So we set on the stacky system here by Ambika's farm, right? Couple mistakes were made already, but it's just a small operation, it's nothing too big. I personally wouldn't make it so close to each other. That's the number one thing I would do, because somebody like me, when this row grow out here, I will bounce it automatically. If I run a spray can here, for some reason I have to use a spray can, my shoulders down bouncing everything here. So that's number one, I won't make it so close. I'll go like 4 to 5 feet apart. That's number one I will do. Second thing is 10 pot height. Ideally I won't go fully 10 pot height. That's something I personally won't do. Mainly because alright, the base pot too low. That's the first reason. So I won't go that low because somebody so tall, they come and cut it, they will have to be like that now. Ideally if you can get it from your waist height. So from here would that be the best spot to start with, and then if we check in based on height, somewhere like right here where you could see like where your eye level is, that's where you'll go the last spot. So you get from your waist to where your eye level you can see, so you can manage it properly. If you go too low, I mean you'll have to bend. If you go too high, you'll have to stretch up a ladder to go up to the top to see what's going on. Right? Next thing is distribution of water. Like I said, 10 pots, it will be difficult to saturate all this ton. You might have to run this for about 10 minutes length of time to actually get fully saturated from top to bottom. To change that or make that solution, what you need to do is run this this top pot here. You run the irrigation into here, right? And then what you could do is, if it's on level for some reason, like one side only getting water than the other, you could tilt the pot, or you could shift the medium in a way that the water run down to one section at a time, so that way it distribute down perfectly and evenly. Guys, you need to do that over sometime when you now start to grow, so that way you can manage it properly. What else here? Sunlight distribution is another thing as well. Because the space is so small now, if you get sunlight right through, it's not a problem. But you see how here kind of has a little bit of shade? I would recommend that these spots we turn every like week, so that way at least this side and this side will get even distribution of sunlight. And if it have a problem, inconsistency of the water, it will solve that problem as well. Right, so that's the stacky system. I would say most of these problems. Next thing is the tank. Just make sure it's covered to reduce the temperature. Ideally you only need one water in, probably a couple 10 minutes in the morning. Once the water saturated from the top to the bottom and everything's even properly, you shouldn't have an issue with growth. In terms of pesticides and fungicides, you won't really need anything, to be honest, unless you encounter a problem. But because this is a new medium and new grow, once the seedlings doesn't come with any problems, this grow is supposed to come 100%, and you'll get good production over there. But yeah, this is just the start for her. She's gonna have millions of this in the long term, so yeah, stay tuned.